Hey, how's it going? Kenny here, and welcome back to the Austrian Adventure. And up in today's episode, we have a Europa League doubleheader with games at home to Dynamo Kiev and away to Antwerp. So unfortunately, we've lost a game in the Europa League now. We lost at home to Gladbach 3-1, unfortunately. So this first game really is a must-win game for us if we have any chance of qualifying for the next round. Realistically, we have to win both the games in the episode, to be honest. But we've certainly got a chance. At home to Dynamo Kiev, stranger things have happened for sure. We drew 0-0 away to Dynamo Kiev, so there's no reason to think we can't win this game. But of course, it's going to be tricky with such a team. Anyway, in terms of the recent results, well, the league is going really, really well. Since the last episode, we've won all of our league games. First of all, we played Altak at home, beat them 2-0 very comfortably. Patrick Grill and Juricin on the score sheet there. And after that, we had the Vienna derby, at home to Rapid Vienna. We won the game 3-2 with a 93rd minute winner from Djukic. We were actually 2-0 up in this game as well. 2-0 up at half time. Juricin with a penalty, then a Tyrese John Jules goal. We deserved fully to be 2-0 up in the game. We deserved to win the game. We were by far the better team. So when we went 2-1, when we gave away a penalty, I was very nervous. And then he scored in the 91st minute to make it 2-2, which was kind of devastating. But fortunately for us, we got the justice we deserved, and Djukic scored in the 93rd minute to win us the game there, which was very nice against our fierce rivals, of course. After that, we backed it up with a 2-0 home win over Austria Klagenfurt. Tristan Hammond and Louis Barry on the score sheet there. And after that, we lost our first game in the Europa League, conceded our first goals as well. We lost home to Gladbach 3-1. Who interestingly offered me a job interview just a couple of days before this game. I declined it, of course. I can't really take any jobs in this series when it's called the Austrian Adventure, can I? I don't really want to anyway. We were 3-0 down in this game. Don't know how, because we were a better team in the game. We deserved the win, to be honest. They had 4 shots on target in the game, and they scored 3 of them. We were, well, as you see there, we had more than double the amount of shots as them. We had 2 more shots on target as well, but somehow we lost the game 3-1, which was really disappointing. Yeah, we should have won the game by a mile. Look at that in the second half. They had 1 shot in the second half and they scored it. So, very, very disappointing. The goal that Teagle scored, though, was quite magnificent. It's a goal that we have to see here. I thought we might be on for a little bit of a comeback there, to be honest. We were dominating the game so much, but unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. See here, Teagle goes past the player there in the first half. He keeps going, just keeps on going. He smashed it in the back of the net. So that was a very nice goal. It was one sort of consolation from the game there. But unfortunately, we couldn't get anything out of the game when we should have done. Let's be honest. We should have got a minimum draw. We should have won the game. So very, very disappointing that, unfortunately. After that game, though, we had a great win away to Sturm Graz. Beat them 1-0. Again, Djukic with a late goal in this game in the 89th minute. It was a bullet header. It was a brilliant header, actually. And it was a deserved win as well. We were the better team in this game. So that was very nice to see. As you see there, we won the last, 6 games in a row in the league after losing home to Salzburg 4-1. We are very clear second in the league, as you see here. We're doing really well this season. We're 13 points clear of Rapid Vienna in 3rd place. They have a game in hand, but even if they win the game in hand, we'd be 10 points clear of them. Unfortunately for us, though, Salzburg have started off very well to the new season. They've played 14 and won 14. So despite being very good this season, it still looks unlikely we have a chance to win the league, to be honest, because Salzburg are just absolutely destroying the league. But all in all, it's been a great season again. We're firmly in 2nd place, and we look strong favourites to finish 2nd at the end of the season. Obviously, there's a long way to go yet, but we're in a very good situation, having a very good season. Again, George Teagle is top of the list there with the average rating. The bloke is just an absolute animal. Anyway, check out the Europa League league table as well, the group. As you see here, Group C. After losing to Gladbach, they were 2 points off them. They're at home to Antwerp today as well. Antwerp yet to get a single point in the group. So you expect Gladbach to beat them. So, we really need to win this game, because if Gladbach win and we draw, then we cannot qualify for the next round, of course. But if we win this game, though, then we'll be 2 points behind Dynamo Kiev and maximum 2 points behind Gladbach as well. They have to play each other the final game as well. So, still got a chance to qualify, but we really need to win this first game here. Got a strong chance of obviously qualifying for the Europa Conference League as well. As long as Antwerp don't win 2 of the last 2 games, which I don't think they will, then we'll qualify for the Europa Conference League. But it'd be disappointing if we don't qualify for the next round of the Europa League, to be honest, because we kind of deserve it. Anyway, let's get to this first game. Then at home to Dynamo Kiev, as I said, we have to win this one to have any chance of qualifying. And this is the team for today's game. We've got Fruchton in goal, Teagle right back, Davis left back, Schiffel and Mull centre backs. And we've got Djukic, Lavia and Grill centre midfield. John Jules on the right, Juricin on the left, and Shurinov up front. So, unfortunately, Fruchtel keeps getting himself injured, so I had to play Kunde, who is our B-team goalkeeper, for the last few games. And we conceded some goals in those games. Not putting it down just to that, but don't know, Fructal was in goal. Maybe we could have prevented some of that. But unfortunately, Fructal is quite injury prone, has to be said. You see here, just this season alone, he's had a pulled groin, twisted ankle, and 2 more pulled groins. So the pulled groin seems to be a bit of an issue for him. And it's kind of disappointing. As you see it from reports as well, fairly susceptible to injuries. I've noticed that myself, to be honest. So that is disappointing. Probably need to try and somehow buy a better backup goalkeeper to Fructal, to be honest, because he is injury prone, unfortunately. Also, in terms of players out, well, Tom Deetle's been out for a few weeks now of an injury. He's out for another 6 days to 2 weeks with a groin strain, so that's disappointing. Louis Barry's out with a slight injury as well, but he's back to training tomorrow. So, Dynamo Kiev at home, we have to win this one. Can we do it though? Well, let's find out. Okay, here we go. Well, Dynamo Kiev absolutely battered us in the other game we played against them in the group stage there. We drew the game 0-0 though, but they deserved the win. They deserved a comfortable win as well. So it's a lot different playing Dynamo Kiev than what our 2 games against Gladbach have done. Against Gladbach, we've done really well, and it has to be said, it's very disappointing the fact we didn't win one of the games. Probably both of the games, to be honest. Only got 1 point against Gladbach, so that's really disappointing, but can we upset the odds a little bit here and beat Dynamo Kiev at home and make the group interesting going into the final game? Would be very nice. Anyway, back on the highlight again. Here's Lucas Moore to Lavio. He's been quite a disappointing loan signing, has to be said. Djukic, though, great player. Into John Jules. Back to Djukic. Nice play here. Here's George Teagle. Come on, boys. Let's get an early goal here. Teagle crosses it in. Oh, no. Zabani, of all people, was there. Zabani, obviously, a great centre-back. Brilliant, brilliant potential. Here's Lucas Moore. You can just tell the difference between the 2 clubs when you compare some of the players. You compare Zabani of our best centre-back, Moore, he comes out a mile better. Anyway, sure enough, is he offside? He's missed anyway. We definitely need to buy another striker as well going forward because Shuranov is not doing the business for us. Louis Barry is very inconsistent as well. Please remember, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button for me and also hit that subscribe button as well. It really helped me out. And much appreciated as well. So, Gladbach already winning their game. They're winning 1-0. Han Wolf with the goal there. So, as it stands currently, we are knocked out of the Europa League, which is disappointing. Obviously, it's something I expected with these 2 in the group, but the way it's panned out, as I said, it's a little bit disappointing. There's only been 1 game, really, that have been dominated, and now it's away to Dynamo Kiev. We probably should have won the other 3 games, to be honest, so disappointing. Anyway, long way to go in this game. Here's John Jules. Referee, get out of the way, please, mate. Well done, ref. Here's Shigankov, another great player, of course. The Besidin could be 1-0 here. It is 1-0 here. Artem Besedin with the goal, 15th goal of the season. I'm not quite sure who Besedin is, to be honest. Maybe I am, I'm not sure, but it doesn't ring a bell. But anyway, we're 1-0 down. We've scored 2 goals now. We've got any chance of qualifying. Well, I'm a bit annoyed with the ref there, to be honest. He's in John Jules' way, but John Jules still got dispossessed. But it's not been a great start to the match, is it? Not at all. And they got a corner now. We go 2-0 down, and we're in a massive situation here. Shigankov with the corner. It's cleared by Juricin, of all people. Popov is going to get there, though. He shoots. Fructal. Bit dodgy goalkeeping, to be fair. But he does save it, nonetheless. Gone for another corner, though. I think it's time to demand some more from the players here. Shigankov with the corner again. Zabani. Fructal with a better save there. Better save. He's gone for another corner, though. But it leads to nothing, of course. Well, it's not quite the domination it was at the Dynamo Kiev stadium, but still they're a better team. And yeah, it's not what we needed at half-time. It's really to be 1-0 down. It looks like the Europa Conference League is the best we're going to get, but at least we're going to get through to the Europa Conference League. As long as Antwerp lose today, or don't win, sorry. And we're definitely getting through to the Europa Conference League. Anyway, got a free kick chance here. Leif Davis with it, and he scores. Get in there. First time I've really seen anything from us, and Leif Davis with the goal there. Get in. Straight into the second half as well. Maybe I shouldn't lose hope just yet about qualifying for the next stage of the Europa League. Lovely little goal from Leif Davis there. So I think that might be his first goal for the club as well. Lovely start to the second half there. Absolutely brilliant. Well, Dynamo Kiev have been the better team in the game for sure, but not dominating the game, so there's still a chance for us here. Shuranov is absolutely knackered, so we'll take him off. And we'll bring on, well, Louis Barry's not on the bench, is he? You know what, bring on your Tiki. And also, Juricin's tired as well. Juricin is very, very hit and miss this season. Very, very hit and miss. Tristan Hammond scored in his last start, so we give him a go again. Is this game for the taking here? Do we have a chance? Might do. Let's make our final change. None of the front three have been very impressive today, have they? You know what, I'm going to bring on Damaku. Bring him on for Lavia. Yeah, so Lavia's not been the greatest loan signing, it has to be said. He hasn't really impressed too much. He's got great potential, though. brilliant. None of the loan signings have been amazing, apart from Fructor, of course. Anyway, back on the highlight here. 15 minutes to go. Here's Jukic to John Jules. To Teagle. Back to John Jules. Back to Teagle. Here's Jukic. To Yatiki. To Maku. Out to Teagle. Come on, boys. Tiki got a score! Oh my word, how's he missed? How has he missed? Oh my word. That could be the chance we look back on and think, that should have gone in the back of the net. We should be playing in the next round of the Europa League right now. Teagle with a corner though. Oh my word, how has he missed that? He blasted it straight at the keeper. He saved it and hit onto the bar, but that should be a goal. That should be a goal. Less than 10 minutes to go here. Back on the highlight again. Here is Shigankov with his bright ginger head. Mull, that is poor. That is poor, Mull. So poor. You know what? We've only got 7 minutes to go. We need to win the game. A draw is of no use to us whatsoever, so we may as well go attacking here. Alright, got a bit more attacking here. 7 minutes to go. We need to score a goal. As I said, a draw is no use to us whatsoever. Are we going to see another highlight in the game? Doesn't look like it. Oh my word, we do. The corner late on. Leaf Davis to take it. Mull! Oh, that was a chance. Again, that was a chance. It's over now. Yeah, it's Europa Conference League football for us, unfortunately. Oh well. Oh well. Well, we didn't disgrace ourselves in the group, just tell you the truth. You know, as I said, this is a... I know for you guys, you might think it's not the hardest of groups in the world, Kenny, but we're Austria Vienna. We haven't got a great team, you know, and we're going up against Dynamo Kiev and Gladbach, who are clearly a lot stronger than us. So it's a very difficult group, and we're certainly done ourselves justice. And that's 6 points. That should be more. Let's be honest. That should be more. We should have won at least. Well, we should have won at least 2 games, at least. So we should be on at least 8 points or so, and that would still give us a chance of qualifying in the final game. Well, Antwerp lost, so we're guaranteed Europa Conference League football. Not sure what where we enter in the Europa Conference League. We'll actually check that out now. This is the group stage. Well, we enter the Europa Conference League at the first knockaround. Any great teams in the Europa Conference League here? We got Lyon, Sevilla, Feyenoord as well, Red Bull Leipzig. Yeah, got a few good teams in the Europa Conference League, so I think it'll be hard for us to win this competition, but I think it gives us a chance to try and get a little bit further in a European competition this season, as long as we avoid some of the big boys, shall we say. Anyway, look who the top goal scorer is. McGonagall. Yeah, McGonagall, like Professor McGonagall from Harry Potter. Plays with Derry City with 6 goals, so that tells you the truth about the Europa Conference League. It's not the greatest competition in the world, is it? But at least we qualified for it. At least we didn't finish bottom of the group, which is something at least, I guess. Anyway, should I really show you the Antwerp game? Because it's a bit pointless now, seeing as we're guaranteed to qualify for the Europa Conference League. Yeah, I think I will. You know what? I'm gonna feature the WSG Tyrol game in here instead. I know it's not the biggest Austrian team to feature in it, but it makes more sense to feature this game than it does to feature the Antwerp game now that it's secured that we're guaranteed 3rd place. Anyway, a bit of news about the Austrian FA Cup. We haven't been given any favourable draws at all in the last 2 seasons, but we finally do in the 3rd round as we face USV Allerheiligen /W full stop in the FA Cup round who play in, I don't know what division they play in. They don't play in the 1st division, so they are a amateur team, semi-professional team, as you see there. So we're given a little bit of a fortunate draw there in the FA Cup 3rd round. And the next stage after the 3rd round is the quarter-final. So we've got a chance of winning some sort of trophy this season in the FA Cup. Of course, we knocked out the biggest threat in Salzburg. So that's something to point out as well. But anyway, I'm going to feature the WSG Tyrol game instead of the Antwerp game in the episode now. So make sure you stick around for that one. That one is coming up next. Okay, here we go. It's time for WSG Tyrol away from home. They're sitting 10th in the league currently with only 10 points from their first 14 games. So hopefully we can win this one. It's not 6 games won in a row, by the way, because we lost to SV Ried, of course, in between the last episode. So we've only won 4 matches in a row, but we're still on 4 league matches in a row. So gives me some confidence here. Salzburg already won their 15th game of the season as well, by the way. 15 wins out of 15 is quite crazy. They're dominating the league this season. Plus 44 goal difference as well. But We're in a strong position in second place here. And also win this game, we'll only be 8 points behind Salzburg still. So we're still keeping in some sort of distance with them. Because remember, at the end of the regular season, after 22 games, if we remain 8 points behind them or so, somewhere around there, we'll only be 4 points behind them in the Championship group. Which of course is still enough to see us secure the title possibly. Of course, it looks extremely likely to go back to Salzburg again. But let's not completely rule it out at this stage. Because we're keeping touching distance with them. I think it's safe to say everyone else below us don't really have a chance to win the title, how far Salzburg's clear. But if one team is going to knock them off their throne, it will be us. But anyway, WSG Tirol away from home. This should be a game we should be winning, to be honest. In terms of the team sheet, though, lots of changes. Handel comes back in the team in place of Schiffel. El Shiri comes back into a left back for Davis as well, who scored the only goal there for us, which was great. Also, Fischer comes in to centre midfield in place of Djukic. Damaku comes in for Lavia. And Niels Hahn comes in for... Who does he come in for? Grill's got a slight injury, unfortunately. He's out for 1 day. Also, 3 changes up front as well. Yatiki comes in at the right. Hammond comes in at the left. And Barry comes in up front. So, WSG Tirol away from home. Can we make it 5 wins in a row in the league? Well, let's find out. Okay, here we go. It's not the game I was expecting to show you guys. But, as I said, it's pointless showing the Antwerp game. Win, lose or draw, we're guaranteed to finish in 3rd place. So, it doesn't really matter at all. Well, this game is obviously important. It's a team that I've never featured in an episode, I don't think, WSG Tirol. They're not really a very well-known team. I don't think I ever heard of them before I played this save, to be honest. So, not very well-known at all. But anyway, 30 minutes in. It's another day in the Austrian Premier Division without a single highlight. Well, we finally get a highlight now. Tegel with a long throw opportunity. Oswald just about catches it there. Looks like it was going straight over his head into the back of the net, to be honest. But he does gather it. And he kicks it long. Handel wins the header, but it goes only as far as Ogranek. He then releases Nashberger. Where's the defenders? My word, he hits the post. Well, that was their first shot in the game. Look at this stadium. The stadium is quite nice. There's just no one here. What's going on here? Isn't this quite a big stadium? You know, for a team that's, well, not a very big Austrian team. I don't think they are anyway. Very bizarre. Anyway, here's Handel. There's literally no fans here at all. To Tegel. Now here's your Tiki. Back to Tegel. There's Damaku. Back to Tegel again. Our captain. Our best player. Our legend. Here's your Tiki. Back to Tegel. Any danger of getting it forward though? Yeah, there you go. Here's Fischer. Barry got a score. Oh my word. What is happened in the last game there with Yatiki? And Barry's just blasted it over the bar as well. This game's certainly starting to liven up. Well, there's some of the fans. Look, they're all up there. Don't know what they're doing up there, but they're all up there. Well, not too many of them still, but there's some at least. Anyways, Ogranek. Heard of Ogranek. I'm starting to think they might score against us before. Anyways, Mull to El Shiwi. El Shiwi continues to develop though. He's still getting better and better every single season, so that's great. Very inconsistent though, but he's not as bad as what he was at the start of the season. He actually puts in some decent performances now and then, which is great. Certainly made him usable. Anyway, here's Tegel. To Yatiki. Back to Tegel. He gets it back though. Tegel! Got to score this one. Oh my... Does score. Gets in. Hammond, he scores. Well, we're not too good one-on-one, are we? We're up 3 yards out. We keep missing, but luckily for us, it bounced back to Hammond and he buries it in the back of the net, which is great. The goal looked like it was coming there, to be honest, and we finally get our first goal of the game, which is great. Where are the Austria Vienna fans, though, by the way? Well, there they are. Literally, like 10 of them have travelled to the game. Where is Tirol? Is it? Well, I don't know if it's a place called Tirol or it's just the name of the team, but there's a place called Tirol. Where is it? Just like very high up in the mountains or something. No one just wants to go there. Well, it's quite a satisfying first half. There's no fans basically at the stadium to watch it, but we don't really care. Obviously, the Austria Vienna fans have got better things to do, apparently. Anyway, great defensive performance today. From all its back four, we've got over a 7 rating there. Only 1-0 though, so it'd be nice to score a second goal in the game. Here's your Tiki. Back to Barry, who shoots. Oh. Bit more power on that. It's going in the back of the net. Oswald with quite a good save there. Got a corner out of it though. Tegel to take it. Can we make it 2-0 here. Handel. I've been handled to score more goals from corners, to be honest. He's quite good in the air. He's 6'5" as well, but he doesn't seem to score too many headed goals. Anyway, let's make a couple of changes here. I'm going to take off Teagle, bring on Martins for him. He's tired. I'll take Barry off as well. Bring Shuranov on. As I said, striker is still a massive problem for us. I'm starting to think about bringing on, calling up young Heinrich in the under 18s, but I don't think he's quite ready yet. But that could be a scenario next season, to be honest. We shall see how he develops, but not very happy with the striker situation here. Not really banging in the goals for us. Anyway, final change of the game here. Who am I going to bring on? I think I'll make a change in midfield because those three midfielders aren't doing too well, are they? Let's bring on Djukic. And let's bring him on for Fisher. Djukic, well, he likes a late goal in recent times, so maybe he can get a late goal for us and secure the win, which would be great. Got another throwing chance here, though. Marvin Martins with it. Very long throw, that. A lovely goal. Get in. This is why you do your throw-ins. Get in there. What a throw that was from Martins, by the way. What on earth? That was massive, wasn't it? What happened there? Look how long this throw went. Unbelievable. Moore's just like, thank you very much. Back of the net. Don't know what he's doing. He's just daydreaming. No idea what he just walked through nets as well. He's a ghost, isn't he? No idea what he's doing. We finally get a second goal, though, which is great. Lucas Moore with it from a throw-in. Dominate this game. Look, 3.01 XG. Dare I say, that might be the highest XG I've ever seen at us with the club, to be honest. So, pretty good performance, it has to be said. It's a nice win. Get in there. It's a win that we're expecting to make, of course, but a good performance. Good performance. 3.2 XG, as I said. Should be more than 2-0, really. And, yeah, look, most of the players did really well there, especially defensive-wise. Had a great performance. El Shibi again with a 7.5, which is great. So that was a great performance there. And it's not the game I was meant to bring you back for, but as I said, it's more makes more sense showing this game than it does the Antwerp game, of course. So after that, we got to 37 points, back to 8 points behind Salzburg, and we're now 16 points clear of Rapid Vienna in third. They have 2 games in hand, though. 16 points clear of Wolfsburg as well. We've got a game in hand. But yeah, we're very far clear of the other 4 teams in the championship group there, which of course is very nice. No matter what happens, if Rapid Vienna have 2 games in hand, we'll still be 10 points clear of them. So yeah, great position. It's just unfortunate for us that we've done really well at this start of the season, and Salzburg just do not drop any points, which is very disappointing. Anyway, in terms of the next episode, well, depending on who we get in the Europa Conference League first knockout round, if it's someone quite big, I think it's a game that I should show you guys, and I'll bring you back for that. If not, I think I'll bring you back for the start of the Championship group, to be honest, because there's only 8 games to go left of the regular season. Well, actually 7 games to go, sorry. So only 7 games to go here. It's 5 months to the start of the Championship group. As you see here, it's very sporadic games. We've got 2 games in November. Then we've got a month and a half break, obviously due to the World Cup this season as well. And also there is a winter break here in Austria anyway. Come back 31st of December. Had 2 games in January. Then we have another break for about 3 weeks for some reason. No idea. And then we have 3 games in February and a game in March. So, yeah. If I won't bring you back for the Europa Conference League first knockout round, I'll bring you back for the start of the Championship group where pretty much guaranteed a championship group. I thought if we don't get a championship group, then something is disastrously wrong. But yeah, I'll bring you back for the start of the championship group probably, guys. So make sure you look out for that one. And thank you very much for watching this video. Please remember, if you like the video, hit that like button for me. And also hit that subscribe button, please, guys. It'd really help me out. And much appreciated as well. Thanks again for watching. And I'll see you for the next one.